Huh. It looks like Fute versus Olsen is happening. Should I bet on Fute? It's not kingdom until hell breaks loose. This chapter is a clear example. Just when Chen thought their victory is at their hands, nope. Zhao is snatching away with an assault that changed the tide instantly. The war is heating up. Soon, absolute carnage will emerge. This chapter was designed to hype up the war to be more thrilling, intense, and exciting, and it did a hell of a job at it. For those who believe Bananji has inherited the mythical power known as teleportation, brought to you by Ribico. Well, good or maybe bad news is there's a reasonable explanation. The flashback shows how Bananji pulled off the ambush. Danza army was responsible to provide defense, preventing Bananji to back up Ribico. He was ready for action, ready to form a formation, and ready to honor Olsen. Just not ready to pay 10 gold to Akakendo. All of the preparation went to waste once Bananji army detoured elsewhere. Whoops. Rather than go for a simple clash, Bananji charged towards the south, bypassing Danza army like they're flanking or running away. They crossed through the forest, only Zhao would know vividly, and at last unleashed the pincer attack that we saw last time. The explanation was convincing and neat. I like the fact it shows how to utilize the environmental advantage instead of continuously straightforward clash in a plain field. It mixed things up in terms of strategy. Sad that Bananji don't have teleportation, but this would do. Besides, the man is a beast, and you will see later on. The war is deemed to be an equal battle. Olsen army was in denial as if they don't want to share a trophy. The truth is, they are in a similar predicament. Denrimi and Soho know well enough that this is the case, but maybe Olsen headquarters is in bigger trouble. Even though less men went after it, its defense is low on men as well. The primary objective is to aim for the Supreme Commander, alas, race to the target. No other tactic, just go for the goal. It's practically a race now. There's an interesting update on Qin left wing versus Zhao right wing. Apparently, Kisui sends Bati and his unit off to provide backup for Ribico's sensor. Moten takes notice and charges after him. This is a possible slow burn for him to join in the climactic battleground. Right now, it only has Shin, so why not another generation tagging along? It would be good for him to avenge his grandfather figure. Not to say he should fight Hoken, but you never know. Sad that Ohan could have joined in. Maybe. The moment with two Qin men charge at Ribico gives me a tense feeling. They may be taken out by guards quickly, but the atmosphere of war slowly closing the gap to victory decision making is what sets up a chilling mood. Rather than waiting to get closer, we are slowly seeing serious progress. Ribico may be fine, but he worries if the commander like Soho gets through instead. It reminds me of a strategy game. You can have pawns chase after the base, but they will die quickly. If you have tanks or armored trained men, they can wipe it out. In short, it's one big board game. It looks like Shiryu versus Kaine is out of the book, at least for now. Instead, it's Shiryu versus Ko that will happen next. Unless Hoken decides to intervene that as well. This should be good to say the least. I don't know how good Ko is, but I do know Bananji is a bona fide beast with the massacre in progress. Bananji is an absolute madman once he gets into action. The man is sweeping the defense with excitement. It is pure bloodbath and limbs flying galore just by him alone. It got Fute intimidated by his raging aura. It's no wonder Ribico trusted him for this task. In fact, Bananji can be seen as a trump card. One that denies Olsen's expectation. No Hoken required. Talk about a terrifying demonstration of a demon. There's another reference to the north. It continues to raise expectation for those who fought there, including Son Shuiju. Based on this act, I can't believe the hype. It's now Olsen's turn to be invaded by Zhao Man aiming for his head. It's Olsen's first action, and although it's against fighters, it's pretty cool how it sets up. He asks for his weapon, and then strikes them down like whatever. Granted, he had other men to kill as well, but it is how it was illustrated that made him so cool. It is a good contrast to how one Supreme Commander had men defending him, while another defended himself. The big difference, however, is Zhao's men are barging through frequently, in which Olsen decides to move out. I know my own sarcasm, but it appears that Fu Te versus Olsen is really going to happen. I'm actually shocked. Fu Te seems very confident that he will take his head. If that really happens, I will eat my own face. So yeah, it's happening, I guess. Are you excited? To be honest, I am. I'm very curious where this goes. Mixed feelings aside, Riboko's confidence is rising back up once more, declaring victory belongs to Zhao. Last time that was said, Mountain Tribe saves the day, so don't jinx it, Riboko. Before the chapter closes on a downer note, or maybe a strange hype, there's one more development on the horizon, or a great progression ensue. Just when I thought Ohan is out of the picture, he resurfaced here with Kanjo and others, standing and watching hell breaking down. It goes into an intriguing back and forth argument between Ohan and Kanjo about their next action. Ohan wants to go out there and provide backup for Olsen, but Kanjo thinks it's suicidal with barely 20 men. If anything, they won't make any difference besides losing Gyoko's whole unit in a sweep. What I like about this is how Ohan is slowly showing his true color or attention on why he is so persistent to go out there and help Olsen. Yes, this is Supreme Commander's life in jeopardy they're talking about, but there's a different tone for Ohan's words. Even when Kanjo agrees to go and help Olsen, Ohan wants to be there, which is absolutely insane. This guy is barely holding on. He is still look like he's about to have a cardiac arrest. So why? Why is he going this length to help Olsen? Because he must go to save his father. The context is well received. Ohan wasn't speaking out of mission, rather a family matter. It's personal, and that struck Banyo and Kanjo emotionally. Keep in mind, the family dilemma has been building up for a while. Ohan should not be thinking Olsen as his father, especially when the rumor is likely to be true. However, he still calls him as such. He has shown his true color more often here than any other arcs. He is willing to sacrifice his life for a man who may not like him at all. Hell, if Ohan does save him, he'll probably congratulate Kanjo instead. It sounds like a joke, but you never know. It could happen that way. Even so, Ohan deserves great respect to go through this length. Clearly, this arc has served him really well. This was an exciting, hype-built chapter. We are approaching to the endgame that will raise the war to catastrophic tier. The explanation behind Banaji Army's ambush was understandable and refreshing take on environmental advantage. The signs of victory left me tense. The end is near. Couple of developments were interesting. Still can't believe Fu Te versus Olsen is happening. Ohan continues to shine with impacting progress to his character. Soon, all three guys, Shin, Moten, and Ohan, will join in the mayhem together. What a war to behold. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry for the late review. I know the chapter was released back in Tuesday if I recall correctly, but I was pretty busy on my end. Hopefully I will get in time next time. So what do you think of this chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.